Hello, everybody. My name is Jmack Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Monday Night Raw here. And this 2005 TEW save. Let's just get into it. We're on the road to the Royal Rumble. We got 2 weeks left into the Rumble, and let's get into it. In a pre-show match that had decent wrestling but not much heat, Eugene and Steven Regal. Oh man, that WCW save getting in my head. William Regal defeats Simon Dean and Dave Finlay in 8:05 when Eugene defeats Dave Finlay by submission. Eugene making Finlay tap out. Oh boy. Regal 76. Jesus, tits. All right. We move on to the opening angle, where the three participants in the main event triple threat match are in the ring. Randy Orton, Shawn Michaels, Chris Benoit. The winner of that match will move on to take on Triple H at the Royal Rumble for the world title. Basically, they're just going at it. They're telling each other, and not only each other, but like the crowd here at the Texas American Airlines Center, that why they should win and why they're going to win. Orton going off with the I was the youngest ever world heavyweight champion, and I'll be the youngest two-time heavyweight champion. And out comes the champion, Triple H. You know, he doesn't care. He says he doesn't care who wins, because he knows he will destroy any of these guys, whether it be Chris Benoit, whether it be former Evolution member Randy Orton, or former best friend Shawn Michaels. It doesn't matter. Triple H will walk out the Royal Rumble with the world title. We move on to our first match of the night in a terrible match. Trish Stratus defeats Candice Michelle in 6:46 with a Stratusfaction. Alita was on the announce table. Candice Michelle getting better at her gimmick. Oh my jeez. Candice Michelle, 10 in-ring performance. Oh no. Oh no. We move on to Lita and Trish Stratus, even though they're going at it at the Royal Rumble. Lita shows a sign of respect and raises Trish's hands up to signify that she is the winner. So there is a level of respect there between the two competitors, and hopefully we get a great match at the Royal Rumble. We move on to Sylvain Grenier taking on Christian. And in a decent match, Grenier defeats Christian in 7:39 by using some underhanded tactics. Grenier with a 53, Christian with a 74. I don't know what those underhanded tactics were, but regardless, Sylvain Grenier gets the win. And then after the match, Tomko, Christian's tag team partner, comes out and just obliterates Grenier. Rob Conway, nowhere to be seen because he knows better. Tomko is the man. You don't mess with Tomko. We move on to the second match of this best 2 out of 3. In a poor match, Maven gets a win and moves us on to next week as he defeats Shelton Benjamin 8:56 with an M-plosion. Terrible name. Yep. Match number 3. They're tied at 1-1. Match number 3 will be next week. The winner will take on Chris Jericho at the Royal Rumble for the Intercontinental Championship. After the match, Muhammad Hassan, or after commercial, Muhammad Hassan is down to the ring with Daivari. Sorry about that. Muhammad Hassan, he's got the mic. And he says, I was told by Eric Bischoff that I have an upcoming match. This match will be for a spot in the Royal Rumble. And if I win, me and Daivari are in, but if whoever my opponent is, he gets to get in and we can't get in. So I told him, I don't care, let me just have an open match. I can beat anyone. So out comes Steven Richards in an bout that had Subpar Wrestling, and Little Hassan defeats Steven Richards in 4:36 with a reverse SDO. So Muhammad Hassan and Daivari are in the Royal Rumble. Steven Richards is not. After that, we go commercial. We come back, and Trish Stratus is in her locker room, And she looks over and she's like, wait, where's my belt? Her championship title's gone. She doesn't know where it's at. She's looking for it. She turns around. Lita's coming at her and nails her in the head with the belt, laying her out, and then runs away with it. So Lita, the dastardly heel, after promoting Trish Stratus like a few segments ago, takes the belt, lays out Trish Stratus with it, and then takes it for herself. We move on to another match. Chris Jericho versus Kane. God. And about that, at Great Wrestling in Good Heat, Kane defeated Chris Jericho in 13:05 with a chokeslam. Got a lot better. See, this we're getting there. We're getting there with ratings. It took a little bit to get there. Chris Jericho, Kane defeating Jericho, the Intercontinental Championship, or champion, by a chokeslam. I just had to get Kane over. I know it came with the expense of Chris Jericho losing, but it needed to be done. Kane needed to get a win before the Royal Rumble, because he had that terrible feud with Snitsky that didn't pan out anywhere. So we'll see. I'd like to get Kane a little bit of momentum going into the Royal Rumble. Backstage, Rhino and William Regal are talking. They're talking about, not being on the card tonight. They're a little salty. They turn around and they see this figure over there in the hallway. I'm not going to tell you who it is, but they're in awe. They are starstruck that this man is here at Monday Night Raw. He's not going to be here tonight. Let me tell you that right now. We're almost at the main. He's not going to be here tonight. But keep your eyes open. This man will be here in the WWE soon. But just know that these guys are awestruck that he's even here in the Federation. The WWE. And we move on to our main event match of the night. And about that, great wrestling in Good Heat. Randy Orton defeats Shawn Michaels and Chris Benoit when Randy Orton pins Benoit with an RKO. The only thing I'm seeing out of this, Orton was the weak link, so that's not, it's whatever. Orton was 69, the other guys 83, 88. So Orton steals one out and gets to take on Triple H at the Royal Rumble. We move on to Orton celebrating in the ring. He knows that he has a chance. It's his time. It's Orton or nothing. And then after Batista and the rest of Evolution, they come down and they destroy poor Randy Orton. Once again, Evolution destroy Orton. We've seen this one before, maybe not in this series, but in real life. But regardless, Orton getting attacked by the other three to end the show. Triple H showing his dominance with his crew members. And what do we get? We get an 84. I think our best show with our best match yet. So yeah, that was a pretty damn good Raw in my mind. We're getting there. I would like to, always when I get a new TW save, it's hard to get through the first month just because I don't know what to do with stories. But once I start developing stories and start developing characters, it gets better. Trust me. But 84. That's something to be proud of so far. I can't wait for the Rumble. I can't wait for Mania. It's gonna be a hell of a show. Hope you guys are ready. And that's been episode 7, the third Monday Night Raw. We have one more Raw before the Rumble. Leave a like, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and I will see you guys for episode 8 of this series for another episode of Friday Night SmackDown. Thank you. See you.